Yes, I am. I am alive. 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 Yes, I'm alive. Greetings, greetings, King. Greetings, greetings. Peace, family. How does that sound? I thought I'd try bringing in my crystal bowls this evening. Does that not sound too odd? Does it sound okay? B and G. Get the other one. Okay. Whoa. Let me know how that sounds. This will really cleanse. Let me know how that sounds. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Namaste, peace, hetepu, shalom. Here we are, again residing in oneness and with a particular focus on love today, loving kindness. First of all, pouring it into ourselves and then allowing it just to permeate to others, just flow out to others. So yeah, I thought I would use some bowls tonight to set the tone. See what I did there? set the tone. This has been one of my tools for years, using solfeggio tones as just something so crystal clear in amongst a lot of noise. This was something I was able to tune into and use it for my healing. And last year I started to play them also and bring them into the space. So yeah, tonight I thought we could use the power of our throat chakras, word sound power, and really sound out, command what it is that we want, command what it is that we need, using the power of word sound power. So this is really interesting, King. I was a young teenage girl and living in London, and I believe we were going to church or coming home from church, which made it even more significant, you know. And I was walking past this elder on the road, a Rasta, and he just said 3 words to me, and he blessed me, and he just said, word, sound, power. And that was a guidance for me at that age. I must have been about 13 or 14. And somewhere in the subconscious, it settled until at the relevant time, it resurfaced when that piece of a puzzle clicked with another piece of a puzzle. And I was able to understand exactly what he meant when he blessed me with that. So yeah, always been very, very, very keen about language and about the power of word and how we use it and how we can curse people or we can bless people. We can kill them or we can edify them, you know, and it is our responsibility to use this wisely. What's really amazing right now in my life is that my little baby granddaughter of 5 months old is learning language. But of course, we have been telepathically communicating since she came. But now she's so fascinated with the mouth and what the mouth can do and the voice box. And she is emulating. She just copies what her mother's doing. She copies what we're doing. And so her mother will, who's a singer, will sing. And this baby at the age of something like 8 weeks tried to hit a note that she heard her mother do, you know. And so she's developing that day by day, and she's watching our mouths and she's looking at the patterns of the lips, and she's just ready to emulate, because of course she wants to communicate, you know, in the way that we do. But until then, a lot of telepathic communication going on, and it's just love, 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 backwards and forwards. It's a beautiful thing. So our mantra for tonight is to start with 3 cleansing breaths. Breathing in through the nose as though smelling a rose, and breathing out through the mouth, so blowing out a candle or blowing up a balloon. Expelling all of that air, expelling that which no longer serves us, and then breathing in into the life force, taking in the life force, and out, letting go of that which no longer serves us. And the 3rd time, breathing in and out, and letting go. Letting go of the day, letting go of all those different conflicting energies that have had us running around for the day, energies that we might have stumbled into, got caught up in. We're just letting it go, we're dropping it now. Getting into that yin energy, and we are observing the breath. observing the 4-part breath. Breath in, the pause before the breath out, and the second pause. And I'm going to invite you to find your own rhythm, find your own pattern. Lean into where you are tonight. Gently, patiently, with acceptance. We are where we are. And as you lean into your own 4-part breath pattern, I want you to gently be aware of the thoughts that may still be floating in. Be mindful that we will not engage. This is our special time. This is our time to be present with the breath. Just going to allow ourselves to settle. Settle into our own rhythms and our own patterns. And as we settle in, we may be aware that there are others around us. It is okay. As we build this force field around us, we're able to carve out a space that is our own. This is our domain. This is our kingdom. And as we really lean into our breathing pattern, we may become aware how soft the breath becomes. deep, and at times how still. As we perfect this focus, we'll become aware of the stillness between each breath. And the opportunity for us to simply be. When you feel ready, your mind can begin your mantra. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I be joyful. May I be creative. May I be love. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I be joyful. May I be creative. May I be love. Your kingdom is under your command, with the word, with the voice, and with the focus. We are able to command exactly what it is that we need. be healthy. May I be safe. May I be joyful. May I be creative. May I be loved. May I be healthy. May I be joyful. May I be safe. May I be creative. May I be loved. Good evening. Somebody's jumped back in. Just been playing my singing bowls, playing with the sounds, playing with the voice, playing with the mantras. Got a little jasmine incense here to support me. Not only cleansing the space, cleansing the aura, supporting me in going into another consciousness. Hey, energy, hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 wisdom. Hi, hi, hi. I'm doing great. How are you doing? How are you all doing? How has your day been? How has your day been? We're having lots of rain here as we have a tropical depression, which I'm kind of loving. It's part of the season, it's part of the tropical season where we have a lot of water, so I'm kind of loving that. Remember the first year that I came down, it rained in November for 7 days and 7 nights non-stop. It was truly biblical. And it felt a little bit like living underwater, because you'd be coming out onto the veranda and the rain was like sheets, and you'd be sleeping and it was raining, and showering and it was raining, and cooking it was raining. It was a total immersion into water, and I just absolutely loved it. It was good. It's cold. Okay. Where are you? Where are you, wisdom? Where do you reside? Which state are you in? Let me know how this is sounding. It was a little experiment I wanted to do to see if the live bowls would translate on this. So let me know how that sounds. One's a little bit louder than the other. Ah, okay, it's working. Okay, cool. Cool. So today, in honor of it being Moon Day, or Monday as we call it, that day when we like to take things a little slower. People have generally, I have observed, always had a little bit of an issue around Monday, and that's only because there was a bit of a conflict between the energy of the day, which is naturally a cool day, a day when we want to kind of take it a little more easy, maybe even just potter around at home, yet the work week generally begins on a Monday for most people, and that's where the conflict is, because they're feeling this natural tuning in to the energy of the day, which is a cool day, day of the mother, the day of Orset, where she is also known Isis, which is all about nurturing, and again represented in the home. The mother is the head of the home, and that's why we kind of want to chill at home. Monday usually is the days when I love to just get chores done, get everything in order, lining up for the strong, getting things ready, or just caring for the home and really loving that energy and leaning into that. So yeah, in honor of it being Moon Day, in honor of it being a rainy evening as well, which is again that cool energy of the water, the flow of the subconscious, I thought it was all very appropriate to do the loving kindness meditation. So we started it this morning, just bringing the focus that we have been highlighting and practicing for the last 4 days. Bringing that focus now into where we can just put it right there in the middle of loving kindness, right there in the middle of our being, the heart, and really pouring it into us, imagining that we are submerged in the loving kindness so that it's all around us and it's permeating every pore, and we become it and it becomes us, and we're just in this dance of energy. So using our mind to focus in onto that intention. And imagining that loving kindness permeating absolutely every cell of our being. Holding it up, keeping it buoyant. Somebody commented to me today, it was actually my cousin, a distant cousin, said, "You look like you're glowing." And I said, "Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm glowing." And I said, a lot of people probably won't believe what it is that I've been doing since I was a child. But that's all I've been doing, is leaning into that loving kindness, leaning into that divine self that is my very core, and allowing it to be present, to the extent that people can see it on your face, they can see it in your being, and that's all it is an intention and a commitment and an invitation for that which some call Holy Spirit to be, to reside, to be. And so this evening, as we lean into the breath, using the breath as the guide, using the breath as the way for us to bring that mind into focus, we can also use it to imagine that we are love, in love, surrounded by love, or what I call love times love. And as we do that, may I be healthy, may I be healthy, may I be safe, may I be joyful, may I be creative, may I be love. May I be healthy, may I be safe, may I be joyful, may I be creative, may I be love. For the last 20 minutes of this session, I invite you to lean into your breath, into the vibration of love, and into the power of mantra and the use of your voice, whether that is your internal voice or your external voice. be healthy. May I be safe. May I be joyful. May I be creative. May I be loved. those who may have just entered this space, I want to say welcome, Hetepu, Shalom, Namaste, peace, one love. Invite you to sit, relax, and simply put your focus on the breath. The in and the gentle out. The inflow and the outflow. The inhalation and the exhalation. And as you simply allow yourself to observe the pattern of the 4-part breath, you'll notice that after every in-breath there is a pause, and after every out-breath another pause. It is the space that invites us to simply be. There is no agenda, there is no judgment. And if you find that your mind wants to attach itself to a thought, today I am inviting you to simply focus in on the energy of love pouring into yourself, pouring in through the top of your head and filling every crevice of your being. Focus the mind on this image. Keep it steady. To add depth to this practice, or even to use it as icing on the cake, you can also repeat in your inner voice or your outer voice. I am healthy. I am safe. I am joyful. I am creative. I am love. I am healthy. I am safe. I am joyful. I am creative. I am love. simply hold that vibration of enoughness. You are enough. I am enough. We are enough in our love. As we settle into this vibration, you recognize it as oneness. I feel so blessed to be sitting here in the company of some beautiful souls. I feel so blessed that we found each other. And I thought today I would bring in the singing bowls, but it seems that also my housemate thought that he would come home and play some drum plates. I don't think he realised what was happening. There's been a bit of miscommunication happening, so I hope that didn't disturb anyone too much. But give thanks. How is everyone feeling? You're in Quebec, Wisdom, in Canada. Okay, yeah. I imagine it is getting cold up there. Yeah. Montreal, Quebec. Wow, yes. Moonday, yes. So pleased to have you in here. Hello again, nobody. It's an in-joke, right? Wow. Yeah, I think we are able. I wasn't aware that meditation with people, even over the internet, would make any difference. I'm open to learn new techniques. Yes, well, it's a first for me as well. Spirit just led me to say, why not? Why not? Let's open up this portal, you know, so that we can be in that togetherness. Done it for many years on my own, and, you know, some occasions with groups. Yeah, but Spirit led me to just say, open up this portal and see what happens, see wagwan. So let's see. I mean, share with me the feedback, how you're feeling about having this space. Yep, it's a first for me as well. And you've been leaning into your higher self as a child, yeah. Although the pinnacle I found was the book by Dr. Joe Dispenza, Becoming. Just being our true selves, our true nature, leaning into that and finding that. The real challenge, I guess, in this busy world that we live in, and a world that is vying for our attention more and more through the devices. We've now moved into the age of attention, and the lesson is, I think, is that we need to be aware of where we are putting our attention. Whilst this tool is a very powerful tool, for me it's like a machete. I call it a machete, information technology, because just like a machete in Jamaica, it's a very useful tool that we use to plant food, you know. I'm in the garden with my machete, but a machete can also kill you if it is mishandled. And I see information technology in that way as well, you know. We can drown in information technology. We can be pulled so far away from ourselves, you know, looking into this portal instead of going into this portal. And so, but here we are using the technology in a really powerful way. So, just like a machete. Yeah, man, supernatural. Yeah, I know the book. Yes, have a lovely day for everyone. Yes, I'm so sorry about that, Wisdom. I didn't want to get up and disturb everything, but I hope it hasn't infiltrated too much, and I will have a word and let him know that just for these 2 hours a day, we're just wanting to create a different kind of space. It's very unusual because he hardly ever does this, so it's very unusual. Really? Yeah. Excellent. So how has everyone's day been? Wisdom, how's your day been? How's your day been? We've been preparing for heavy weather here, so couldn't go too far afield, although we did have a big appointment I was trying to get my father to in the nearest town, which is actually 40 minutes away. But we had to abandon it kind of being a bit more wise and paying attention to the weather. And now the torrential rain is coming in, but there's an aspect of it that I absolutely adore, I absolutely love, feeling that wetness in the water and the power of the water, all the elements working together. And when they're isolated, you know, I really love getting into the isolation of the energy of water, or isolating fire. About 2 months ago, I was just so into the energy of fire, like burning up everything in the yard. And then there's the earth. I'm in the earth every day with the vegetable garden. Air, here we are with the breath. And then spirit as well, and just really isolating those, but understanding that they're constantly working together. Everything in our universe is this interplay of all of these energies, or on this earth is the interplay of all of these energies. So I'm having fun playing with it. Good evening, Josh Curry. Galloway Day, remember you. Galloway Day, Fellwater. You should take some water. Yeah, I will do that. I will do that. I will do that. So guys, thank you so much for being with me this evening. Thank you so much for creating this space, this oneness, for us to do this thing together. I totally respect and understand that we all live very active lives, but it's such a beautiful thing that we're able to stop and balance out the yang with some yin, so that we can remain in harmony with the universe, you know, because the universe is action, in action, action, in action. And so we emulate it in order to activate our supreme health. So give thanks for that. Okay, guys. Until the morning, until the dawning, until the morrow, stay in your love energy, stay in your heart, and that bliss, and may you take it into your rest this evening, where very beautiful, magical things happen when we rest. So take that into that rest. And until tomorrow, one love.